Welcome to another repair guide. Today we'll be discussing how to repair and maintain your GE washer. Learn error codes, troubleshooting, and repair tips with our newest video. Check out our website for more information. There's a link in the description. If you're looking for help fixing your GE washer, look no further. Our comprehensive GE washer error code guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and show you how to read your model's error codes. Code 1 flash. Problem: motor failure. Fix: unplug the washer and replace the drive motor. Code 2 flashes. Problem: slipping drive belt or loose hub nut on the spin basket. Fix: unplug the washer and replace the drive belt that is loose or damaged. If the drive belt is okay, tighten the hub nut on the spin basket. Replace the drive motor if the drive belt and hub nut are okay. Code 3 flashes. Problem: defective inverter control. Fix: replace the drive motor. The inverter control is part of the drive motor and isn't sold separately. Code 4 flashes. Problem: mode shifter circuit failed. Fix: the mode shifter is a component of the drive shaft assembly. Reconnect the wire harness between the inverter control and the mode shifter if loose or disconnected. Replace the drive shaft assembly if the mode shifter is defective. The mode shifter is part of the drive shaft assembly and isn't sold separately. Code 5 flashes. Problem: motor failure. Fix: unplug the washer and replace the drive motor. Code 6 flashes. Problem: the locked rotor on the drive motor. Fix: replace any drive system components that prevent the drive motor from rotating. If drive system's components are okay, replace the drive motor. Code 7 flashes. Problem: the lid didn't open for 4 consecutive cycles. Fix: the inverter control expects to see the lid switch open after every cycle. When 4 cycles are completed without the lid switch opening, the inverter control assumes that the lid switch is defective. Unplug the washer and repair or replace the lid switch wire harness. If the wire harness is okay, replace the lid switch. Code 8 flashes. Problem: motor overheated. Fix: reduce the load of laundry if the washer is overloaded. Replace any drive system components that prevent the drive motor from rotating freely. If drive system's components are okay, replace the drive motor. Code 9 flashes. Problem: the motor brake mechanism is defective. Fix: unplug the washer and replace the drive motor. If you're looking for help fixing your GE washer, look no further. Our comprehensive GE washer troubleshooting guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and show you how to read your model's error codes. Top load washer does not spin. Pauses for full-size top load washers. Wait for a few minutes. Since pauses of up to 3 minutes may occur between cycles as the timer advances in steps. For example, there may be a 3-minute delay at the end of agitation and prior to the washer pumping out the water. The pump out process itself can then take an additional 3 minutes. After the pump out, the washer will begin to spin. Do not manually advance the timer if it's pausing after agitation, as you may miss the pump out cycle. Top load washer will not drain. Water sloshing sound. If no water is visible in the basket but you hear a sloshing water sound, this is likely the washer's balance ring. The balance ring is an enclosed plastic container partially filled with a saltwater brine solution that is attached to the inner clothes basket. It allows the basket to spin smoothly during an out of balance situation. Pauses. If your washer is not draining, wait a few minutes. For many models, it is normal to have pauses between cycles of up to 3 minutes. If you have a dial, do not manually advance the timer if it is pausing after agitation, as you may miss the pump out cycle. The lid is up. Make sure the washer lid is down if it is a 1994 or older model. Since the washer spins and drains at the same time, the lid must be down for it to operate. Top load washer no fill. To minimize the possibility of electric shock, unplug the washer from the power supply before attempting any maintenance or cleaning. Turn the house circuit breakers, fuses to the off position. If your top load washer will not start filling, check the house fuse, circuit breaker box and the washer plug. The washer should be in a separate outlet. Is the water turned on to the washer? Make sure the hot and cold water valves are fully open. Some electronic control models will time out if the washer takes longer than 20 to 40 minutes to fill. This could be caused by low water pressure or clogged screens. Check the water valve screens on your water inlet hoses. For more information, See washer screens in hot and cold water inlets. Connections. On mechanical models, be sure the timer knob is pulled out completely and set to the beginning of the cycle. It may be necessary to advance the timer slightly and pull the knob out again, in case the start of the cycle varies a little from the graphic on the control panel. The washer cycle could have been stopped or paused by accident. Make sure the start, stop or pause button was not pushed, or that the timer knob was not pushed in. Washer water temperature concerns. If you experience issues with the water temperature, check the following. Check to ensure both hot and cold water supply valves are turned on. Check to ensure the hose connections were not reversed. The hoses are marked with letters H for hot and C for cold. Check to ensure the proper temperature setting was selected. Check the household water heater to make sure it is delivering water at 90,120 degrees Fahrenheit. Hot wash water is the house's hot water supply when it reaches the washer. Warm is the mix of hot and cold water coming into the washer and can change depending on the incoming water temperatures to the washer. Note: starting with 1995 and newer models washes, the warm water temperature is slightly lower than on previous models. This is due to a different mix of hot and cold water. This was done to meet federal energy guidelines. The biggest cost of energy for a clothes washer is the cost of heating the water. So slight changes reducing the amount of hot water result in energy savings without reducing wash performance. Cold depends on the incoming supply and can vary from near freezing in some areas in the winter to about 80 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer. Note: the effectiveness of detergent is seriously diminished in extremely low water temperatures below 60 degrees Fahrenheit. During the winter, incoming water temperatures are lower and the resulting warm water temperatures are lower as well. If you're looking for help fixing your GE washer, look no further. Our comprehensive GE washer repair guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and maybe show you how to repair your appliance. For the home, kitchen, and beyond, GE manufactures appliances that homeowners have come to trust. Even a trustworthy appliance requires occasional maintenance or repair. However, if you're in need of GE appliance repair from experienced professionals, your local appliance helper can help. GE washer won't spin. Lid switch assembly. The lid switch assembly prevents the washer from spinning when the lid is open. If the lid switch assembly fails, the washer will not spin. To determine if the lid switch assembly is defective, use a multimeter to test the lid switch for continuity. If the lid switch does not have continuity, replace it. GE washer is making a loud noise. Bearing. The tub bearing is mounted in the middle of the outer tub. The tub bearing helps to keep the inner tub spinning smoothly. Replacing the tub bearing is a very involved repair and will require disassembling most of the washer. If the tub bearing is defective, we recommend replacing both the outer tub and bearing. GE washer want Agitate. Agitator repair kit. If the washer want Agitate, replacing the Agitator repair kit may solve the problem. The kit contains the Agitator components that are most likely to wear out or fail. If any of the parts are worn out, stripped, or damaged, replace the kit. GE washer want Drain. Drain pump. Sometimes, small objects or articles of clothing can get caught in the drain pump. To determine if anything is blocking the drain pump, remove the drain pump and check the pump for obstructions. If the drain pump is clear of obstructions, but is still noisy during the drain cycle, replace the drain pump. GE washer vibrating or shaking. Shock absorber. One or more of the shock absorbers might be broken or worn out. The shock absorbers dampen the vibration of the washer tub. If one or more of the shock absorbers are worn out, the washer will vibrate or shake. Sometimes, when a washer is moved to another location, the shock absorbers can separate. Check the shock absorbers to ensure that they are positioned correctly, and inspect them for damage and wear. If one or more of the shock absorbers are broken or worn out, we recommend replacing all of the shock absorbers as a preventative measure. GE washer fills slowly or will not fill at all. Water inlet valve. The water inlet valve opens to allow water to enter the washing machine. If the water inlet valve is defective, the wash may fill slowly or not fill at all. The water inlet valve requires sufficient water pressure to function properly. First, check the water pressure to determine that it is adequate. If the water pressure is adequate, try cleaning the screens inside the water inlet valve hose connection ports. If the washer still fills slowly, replace the water inlet valve. GE washer leaking water. Drain pump. The drain pump pumps water out the drain hose. If the drain pump is cracked or damaged, or if the bearings are worn out. The drain pump may leak water. The drain pump is not repairable if the pump is leaking water. Replace it. GE washer won't start. Timer. The timer is frequently misdiagnosed. Before replacing the timer, first check all of the more commonly defective parts. To determine if the timer is defective, consult your washer's wiring diagram and use a multimeter to test the timer for continuity. GE washer won't spin or agitate. Drive belt. Inspect the drive belt to determine if it is broken or if it is loose on the pulleys. If the drive belt is broken or loose, replace it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for more repair guides.